Hello everyone, my name is Narendra Chaudhari and welcome to SQL Day 6 tutorial video. So let's recap what we have learned till what we have learned yesterday, right? So yesterday we have learned sub languages in SQL, right? And there are four types of sub languages that we saw: DDL, DML, TCL, and DCL. We have learned DDL language earlier, and previous video we have learned DML, which is insert, update, delete, select, merge in details. Uh, we are ignoring these two, TCL and DCL. We are ignoring. The reason why, as a testers in real time, we are not using that much TCL and DCL. So we are ignoring at this time. So main focus is DDL and DML. Okay. So please go ahead and watch the previous video if you have not watched yet, because without watching the step-by-step video, if you directly jump into this video, you might get confused, right? So please go ahead, watch the video from day 1 to day 5 and then jump into day 6 video in order to understand very well. In today's video, we are going to learn the functions in SQL. What are the different types of functions available in SQL, right? So there are main three types of functions in SQL that we are going to learn, and this is the very important topic. If you learn these three functions, you are good to go in testing. You are good to go for the real-time projects. What are those three types of functions? One is single row functions, multi-row function. Multi-row functions is also called group functions, analytical functions. These are the three functions. Inside each function, we have so many sub functions. We will go one by one in details. Let's discuss first single row function. What is single row function? Single row functions are the function which is operate in each row and gives the output for the each row, right? Single row function, it will operate, it will run, it will execute your each row, and then it will give the output for each row. Inside single row function, there are five sub functions. Inside single row function, there are five sub functions. What are those five sub functions? These are the character functions, date functions, number functions, conversion functions, and general functions. You know what is the character function. I think we already discussed what is the character function, but we'll go in detail. We know date. Date means like the like tomorrow, yesterday. So these are the date function. Number function like 1, 2, 3. Conversion functions like how to convert date into characters, or character into date, right? Or character into number. So we'll learn one by one in detail. So let's learn about character functions. Number A in details, right? So character functions. Character functions is just sub function of singular function that we know. Inside the character functions, we have so many sub functions, right? These are very important in a real-time project. So please focus and understand very clearly. We have upper, we have lower, we have ASCII, length functions, reverse function, LTrim, RTrim, trim, concat, replace, substring, and we have so many things, but I have listed out only the important function that is going to be used in a real-time project, right? Let's see the upper function. What is the upper function do? Upper functions, it converts the character into uppercase, right? How? What is the syntax for that? Upper, use the upper keyword and type the column name and then see. So for example, your name is, let's see, my name is Narendra. If I put capital lowercase n Narendra, then if I want to make all the lowercase into uppercase, then I can use select, that you know, upper, and then use the column that you want to update and then make as upper and run the table. So for example, If I run this query, if I execute this query in my SQL Server database, this is my SQL Server database. Let me make it a little bit bigger, 150. Okay. So if I run this, connect it. Okay. See here, I run this query. So see the first name John's. John in actual table has lowercase j o and es. I use upper keyword and that make me everything capital letter. So basically, if you want to convert your fields or your data from lowercase letter into capital letter, you can use the upper keyword. For example, let's see if I'm writing here Narendra. Let's see, for example, uh, let me see this one. Mm, Narendra. I put Narendra as a lowercase, but if I run the query, it will make Narendra as a capital. See that here? I put everything lowercase, but it make me as a uppercase. So uppercase is used to make a string in capital letter, right? Number two, lowercase. Similarly, lower function is used to convert your string, to convert your columns, to convert your field into lowercase. Syntax same as uppercase, lower and then column name. Let me run this query and show you how it's converting. So if I run this query, see here, if it is already in lowercase, that means you don't have to convert that. So for that, it makes same like that. But if you see the Hari, the first name of Hari is in capital letter in actual table, but I convert as lowercase by using the lower function. Number three, ASCII. This is also not going to be used in a real-time project much, but let's learn. ASCII return the decimal representation in the database character set of the first character of the character value. So for example, use the function key, syntax, and then column name, right? For example, what is the number value of A? What is the number value of G? What is the number value of first name? What is the number value of person ID, right? So in first name, when you say first name, in first name there could be more than one letter. But when you run this kind of query, it will give only first letter of the name. So for example, let me copy all three query and run that query. So let me run. First, if I run, what is the value of A? Value of A, lowercase start, uppercase start, the value of A means 65. What is the value of G? 90. If I put value of lowercase a, that is 97, right? Let me put the first name. First name like Joe, right? Of the first name, Jones, Hari, Kiran, if you see the first name is lowercase j. Lowercase j means 106. So for example, if I type lowercase j here, it will give 106. You see that? So it always giving the first character. Let me see the person ID is giving person ID. Person ID, see here. 101 means E, right? 101 means lowercase e. So if I type here E somewhere, lowercase e, that means it will give 101. So basically, ASCII function is used to convert your character into number and number into character. So here is some rule that I have mentioned. Note, uppercase and lowercase has different value. All the uppercase, which is all the capital letter, their value start with 65. So for example, if capital A is equal to 65, capital B is equal to 66, capital C is equal to 67, and so on. Lowercase value start with 97. So capital small no, I mean lowercase a is equal to 97, B is equal to 96, sorry, 98, C is equal to 99, and so on, right? So we, I hope you guys learn about the ASCII function. ASCII functions make the representation of decimal number of that character. If you have more than one character, it will give the number of only first character. Now, number 4, length. What is the length? Length is the function that's written the length of the string. For example, if your name is, like, see, your name is David, right? Length function will help you to find how many character. What is character means? How many letters are in your name? How many letters are in your name? So the function use len, len, type the column name. So see here, I put select len, first name, and then table name, right? It will give how many letters are in each name. So let's execute this query. Okay. So first, if I run that, it says first name John. John has 5 letters. Jones, right? 5 letters. That is, means their length, the length of the string, the length of the first name of John is 5 letters. Hari has 4 letters. Kiran has 5 letters. Let's do the job. Job. See, if job itself has no length, it will give no length. For example, second job, you see, second job, there is the senior QA. Senior QA has senior dot QA. That means SR dot QA, 5 character. Here, the length will give the, either it could be dot, comma, underscore, space. That will also get count. That will also get count. For example, let me try this one. If I put Narendra, Narendra, there is no space, right? It will give the 8 because Narendra had 8. But if I put space here, if I put the space here, let me the length of Narendra. I hope it will give the spaces as well. So see the 11. So even though it's underscore, if I put dot here, it will give the length. This is the length. If I put, and then in the middle, let's see if I put the middle space, let's see the count the space as well. So in the middle, if there is space also, that is also count a character. So len function is used to find the length of the string. Length means the number, how many numbers, how many letters, how many strings are in a specific fields, right? Number reverse function. Reverse function is used to reverse your input into reverse order. For example, your number is 57. You can make 75, right? So reverse function will let, for example, you have some string ABC. If you use the reverse function, it will make CBA, right? So the how the function is, this is also very important in real time project. So let's see, uh let's execute this query and analyze what we are seeing. This syntax is reverse, column name, and then functions, right? So let's run that one. I use reverse first name and from demo table. You select keyword, we learn the from keywords, right? So I'm making all the first name in reverse from the demo table. So if you see here, Jones, right? I reverse Jones, they make C notes, right? Like yes first, then E, then N, then O. For example, Hari, right? Hari, right? Hari as Hari, but here RHIS. So that reverse function help to reverse your character, reverse your number in reverse way. For example, if I reverse the 57, that will make 75. See, if I reverse number like 100, it will reverse as a 001, right? So the reverse function is used to reverse your string, your number into the reverse order. LTrim function, very important. F, G, H, and going forward functions are very important in real-time projects. LTrim functions remove the character or spaces from left side. If left side of the left text expression, if uh, there is any space in your left side, or if there is any character that you want to remove in left side, you can use left function to remove the spaces. For example, if there is any space or any character that you want to remove from the left side, we can use this function. Syntax will be left, column name, and then from table. So select, I have given example here. Select LTrim, right? Select LTrim from the table. Select LTrim, I give 20, 200, and then I give some space here. It will remove the space from the table. So let's run this query. So see here, null is given null. Senior keyword, if there was any space here before before senior, it will remove that and it will give only that part, right? So left trim will remove. For example, let me give it 200. So 200, if I give some space left side, it will remove the spaces and is made 200, right? So left trim is used to remove the space or character from left side. I would happy to give this example, but the SQL Server will not support this kind of function. But I will explain how it's working. For example, I am giving the select L trim, and I am giving the XYZ Oracle and then XYZ, and I comma and then I put XYZ as text from demo table, right? So what it will do is, this is your kind of field name, and from the field name I would like to remove this thing. So wherever you found left side, in left side means here XYZ. So when you run this query, it will remove XYZ, and it will return only Oracle XYZ answer, right? It will remove the XYZ from left side, from this side, and your result will be only this. Similarly, right? Similarly for this note, it I put note also. It deleted from the left side as what I have given here. It removed even the letter. It removed even the later place in the different like theirs. For example, here, see here, it will remove everything from left side. Wherever you found XYZ, it will remove everything, right? Similarly, R trim also. If you want to perform, this is exactly opposite of L trim. L trim was removing from left side, or trim will remove from right side as I've given. So for example, if I run this query, if there is any space, any character that you want to remove from right side, it will remove that, right? And as you know that it will not support in Oracle, but it support in SQL Server. So it will not support in Oracle. In SQL Server, you can perform these things. I mean, in Oracle, you can perform this one, but in SQL Server, it's not supporting this one, right? Let's jump to RTrim. RTrim is exactly opposite of trim, right? Now, trim. Trim means it will remove from left and right both. This is the combination of left trim and the combination of R trim. So if you want to remove space character from both sides, you can use trim functions. This is very important. This is extremely useful function. Trim is extremely useful function. For example, let me see. I think this will support in our SQL Server database as well. So here, trim XYZ from here, right? From this table. So if you see XYZ Narendra and then XYZ, it will trim everything from there and it will remove only Narendra. See here. See, let me type something else for so if I do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still it will remove everything from XYZ. If I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it will remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it will left. Oh, it's not there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will only remove from left and right, so it will not work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it will X, Y, G. Okay, let me do X, Y, G. It will remove X, Y, G from both sides, and then it will give only the 1, 2, 3. So basically, trim function will remove from left and from right side only. Okay. Next function, concat. This is also very important. Where we are using often. We are using like frequently in our real-time project. So the concat function is used to combine two or more expression together, basically, right? For example, the syntax is concat column 1, column 2. It will concat. For example, your first name is ABC, last name is XYZ, and you want to put those first name last name together. Use the concat. Example I shown here. Select, I use the concat keyword. I want to join the first name with the space in the middle and the last name from the demo table, right? So if you see here, let me execute this query. Okay. So what I'm doing here, I am concatenating first name, and then I'm giving the space here, and then last name. So if you see the first name John and last name is Puri, right? So see John space Puri. Similarly, Hari space Sa, Hari Sa, first name and last name I'm putting together, right? Similarly, Siva Burma. If I remove this one, this comma, it will put together. It will not. If I remove that one, if I remove that one, it will put together without any space, right? But if Hari Jonespuri, Harisa, there is no space between first name, last name. You put it joined together, it's connect together. But if you want to make a space, you can put, like, for example, I put dash, first name, last dash name, and comma. It will let me select my when you run this one, see here, Jones, Puri, Hari, Sa, Kiran, Malla, Siva, Malla, first name, last name, right? Just keep updating that one, right? So the concat function is used to concatenate two or more than two columns together, right? If I want to concat also, I can concat also, like for example here, let's see, word it follow my FII first name is, and then I want to concat my first name column name. And then first name, let me copy this column. Let me copy my first name. My first name is, and then I'm going to put this one, right? Let me remove. So it will give my first name is concatenating this. If I run that, says my first name is John, my first name is Hari, my first name is Kiran. Everyone say my first name like that. So you can, my first name is John. Also you can say concatenate again. Same here. And then again they, and my last name is, and then concatenate last name also. Last name, right? My first name is whatever first name given, and my last name is whatever last name given. If I run that, see here, my first name is John. Let me give the space here. My first name is Hari, and the last name is, my first name is John, which is join the first name here, and my last name is Puri. So see here. So this is how in real-time project you or we or everyone going to use, because when you do the validation, when you do the testing, the requirement will be like that: first name, last name, or account and balance, blah blah blah. So this is how the real-time project you will be doing that one. So I hope you guys understand the concat function. Replace function, you know that replace function also very useful in the real-time project. So this is very important also. Replace all occurrence of substring with the string with new substrings. That means if you want to replace the existing value with a new value, you can use replace function. And how is the function work? The syntax: replace, give the column name, in which column do you want to change or replace, what is the old value and what do you want to put new value. For example, in the first value, in the first name, select, I will replace Q. In the first name, wherever I'm seeing John, make them as a Kiran, right? So if I run this query, it will, wherever you see the name as a John, that make as a Kiran. Similarly, replace job. Job is null, unknown. Null, see note, null cannot be replaced with any function. So null will not work. But you can use this way: is null job make unknown. That means it will find, is there any job that has null, make them unknown. So let's run all three queries and do the analysis on that. So see here, first what I'm doing, first query, I am replacing the first name. Wherever the first name I am seeing John's, make them Kiran, right? So if I run this query, see the first name John, right? That make Kiran. See that? Is there any John? No. So wherever they found John, they will replace with Kiran. For example, find Hari, right? Replace with Kiran or replace with something else, whatever you want. See, now wherever Hari, it's replaced with Kiran. But if you do this one, replace job wherever null, replaces unknown, it will not replace, because the rule null cannot be replaced with any other value. Yes, you can replace, but other way. What is the way? Put the is null function. Is null, and then what it will do is it will find in the job fields, in the job columns, in the job column, it will find, is there any null? It will find first. When he find the null value in the job columns, it will replace unknown. So for example, if I run the below query, see job has null here, and this function make it say unknown here. Job null, that makes unknown. Job null, that makes unknown, right? So null can be replaced with this function, is null function. Okay, I hope you got understand. So replace function is used to replace your strings, your value, with what value you want, right? Number K, it is substring function. Substring function is used, this is also very important function. Substring function is used to get the string from the character. For example, before example, let me give you syntax. String, how the syntax: use the substring function, give the column name, and start the length. Start from where you want to start, and then till what you want. So, for example, job. In a job, I want to start from second character and till five character. So what we'll do is the job from second position to fifth position, right? For example, let me run this to query, execute this to query, and then we can understand, right? So if I run this query, you see the job senior QA. What I'm putting, go to the second position. So yes, R. go to the second position, and from second position go to the five position. So, like for example, let's see developer, right? For example, developer. It says go to second position. So D is the first position, E is the second position. That means it start from E and go to five. So let's it will remove the D. Sorry, it will remove the D because D is the second. E is the second position. So it will start from second position, which is E, and it will go till five characters. So it will go E, it will be V, E, L, O, five character, right? And it will remove the rest of the character. It will remove the rest. The answer will be this. So the string substring function is used to get to extract the result from your starting point to ending point, or from beginning to middle, beginning to end, or from beginning from middle to end, or from end to middle, vice versa, anywhere, whatever position you're going to provide, from that position to that position it will be give your string. So for example, let me give another example. For example, ETL tester, right here, ETL testers, in ETL testers, second position is T, right? So second position is T. It is start from T and is go to the fifth position. So TL two position, TL T1, L2, and then space 3, and again T4, again E5. It go to the 5 positions. If I put like 8 positions here, or if I put 0, if I put 0 to 8, if I put 0 to 8, 0 means before first. So it will be, that means from beginning, and it will go to 8 character. So see here 8 character. For example, developer has 9 character, so E got trim out, right? So the string position substring function is used to get the string from your choice, from beginning to ending, beginning to middle, or middle to ending, right? For example, I'm giving here one more query. Substring, I give the character as Narendra Chaudhary, and I want to get uh starting from first till eight as a first name, which is FN, and second I'm saying Narendra Chaudhary starting from 9 to 8 as a last name from table. So if you see here, there will be two columns, and the first column it says Narendra, and second column it says Chaudhary. 8 to 9, 8 to 9. So let's move to 9 column. Okay. So if I run this query, see, first name Narendra, last name Chaudhary. So this is how you will be doing in real-time project. There will be a field column given, and they will say that extract this field starting position or middle position from here to end. So this is how you'll be getting your requirement, your business requirement, and then based on that you will be writing your own query. For example, a real time project, it will ask uh, get the account number from position 12 to end, or 12 to 20. How are you gonna find that? By writing this kind of query, right? So this is how substring function work. Substring function, let me repeat again. Substring functions is used to get the data as our choice, which will be starting to middle, starting to end, middle to end, or end to middle, or end to beginning, right? Number last we're gonna discuss about left right functions. What is the left right functions? Left right function is used to get the character from left or from right. Function is left or right, column name, and what length you want. So for example, in the job, let me copy everything and execute one by one and discuss in detail, right? So I given job. In the job, I need only two character from the last, right? Two character from the last. Job from two character, right? Job from second character to last. So if you see here, senior, right? Job two character from the left. So if you see left, job has five character, but it has, I said as a two character, it gave me two character the SR. Last name left five character, last name left five characters. So if I see here, This is the last name. Last name Puri has 4 characters, so it under 5 characters, so it give all. But for example, see the Dhawan. Dhawan has so many characters, so it will put only 5 characters, which is DHAWA, right? Job. Now similarly, write. Write function will give the the length of the position that you are putting here, right? And what column. So I put 2 here, so it will give job 2 position from left side or from right side. Last name 5 position from right side. So from right side, you see developer here. See in what is your last name? Last name I've given, for example, Dhaman. So it will give only 5 characters from Dhawan, which will be NAWA, right? NAWAH. So it starts with HAWAN, Hawan, right? So this is how you're gonna give. If I put like 6 character, it will give 6 character. So left function, this is also is very helpful. How in real time project they are saying take the 5 character from the account number, okay? Take the 5 character from the checking account, link with the saving account and send the money. So what you will do, you will do left account number, right? From debit card is equal to account number in credit card, like that, right? So you will get like that. So this is also very important in your real time project. So this is it for today. Let's recap what we have learned. So we have learned the functions in SQL. We did 3 types of function, and out of 3 types of function, we learn the singular function, and inside singular function there is the character function, and inside the character function there is so many functions: upper, lower, ASCII, length, reverse, LTrim, trim, concat, replace, and substring that we have been discussed. This is very important, and I hope you guys understand. If not, please go ahead, watch the video again and again, and let me know if you have any question concerns. Please watch the previous video. The link has been given into the in below. Go ahead, copy paste, and watch the video. Thank you so much.